Welcome back to Clock Africa channel. Before we dive into the stories, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can stay updated anytime we post a video. Now, let's get into it. Lil' Kim is under fire, and not from fans or the press, but from one of her own artists. Tayy Brown, the rapper signed under Lil' Kim's label, has taken to Instagram to call her out publicly in a way that has grabbed the attention of fans and industry insiders alike. In a string of raw and emotional Instagram story videos, Tayy accused the rap icon of betrayal, claiming she pulled his music from all major streaming platforms and completely ghosted him after their relationship soured. According to Tayy, he made a risky and emotional decision, one that went against his own lawyer's advice, by signing a contract that gave Lil' Kim 65% of his royalties. That's more than half of everything he makes from his music, willingly handed over. Why? Because he genuinely believed in her.
Mind you, this supposed to be about business. Everything's supposed to be about business. We're supposed to admire each other as artists, right? And this the reason. And this the reason why you mad at me, bro? Cause I came out with a beautiful blessing baby boy? Huh? Do all of that to me? Mind you, there's some shit I'd never say to Kim because there's a line I won't cross. I'll be honest, but I'll never cross that line. You niggas known her for years. For years. Ain't never said shit. Y'all despicable. Don't come in my DMs with this dumb ass shit. Y'all niggas despicable. I said this shit to y'all in LA. Was real shit. Everything I say is from the motherfucking heart. I ain't never been a weirdo, bro. She fucking signed me. Some shit went wrong that she didn't like that had nothing to do with the music. I never disrespected her. No way in terms of business. I signed the contract. My lawyer told me not to sign the contract. I still signed the contract because I trusted her. And I was like, fuck it. And then shit went wrong. She stopped communicating with me. And then a couple months later, I'm like, okay, well, it ain't gonna stop me from dropping music. I'm an artist. I want to drop music. And then no communication. Now she want to take my music down, bro? Fuck out of here. All she had to do was reach out to me, be like, yo, you shouldn't be dropping music. And then I get my lawyer and we figure out how to end the contract. I didn't give a fuck if she had fucking 65% of my shit. I don't care. That's fine. If my shit blew up one day and I had to order some money, I don't care. I give it to her. I got nothing but love for shorty. That's it. We're here with this whole nigga had a baby on somebody, bro. Nobody had a baby on nobody, bro. Nobody was dating together. None of that, my nigga. That shit wasn't real, my nigga. That shit was not real. That shit was not my idea. Fuck it. And I ain't say shit either. The whole fucking time I ain't say shit while niggas was fucking, while you fucking over there with, you know, getting groped up by another nigga. I ain't say shit. Cause I don't care. Okay, y'all obviously doing y'all big one on this shit. Cause I get another email, song was already dropped tonight. It's getting taken down too. What do y'all niggas want, bro? What the fuck? Y'all want that funky ass advance you gave a nigga? You hit me up. I'd give you the shit back times 3, nigga. Like, I have this shit times 40, bro. This shit ain't shit.
Tayy didn't stop there. Addressing the swirling rumors that there may have been a romantic relationship between himself and Lil' Kim, he shut that talk down completely. It was all fake, he said flatly, and it wasn't my idea. This statement has fueled even more online conversation, with fans wondering what exactly the nature of their relationship was, and whether Tayy was manipulated in more ways than just financially. So far, Lil' Kim hasn't made any public statement in response to the accusations, but online, the drama has taken on a life of its own. Screenshots, memes, and opinions are flying as the hip-hop community watches closely to see if Kim will speak up or continue to stay silent. Now, from betrayal and broken contracts to the world of music and personal evolution, let's talk about Koko Jones, an artist who is making headlines for an entirely different reason. On April 25, 2025, Coco released her highly anticipated debut album, Why Not More, and the internet has been buzzing ever since. This 14-track album is more than just a collection of songs. It's a declaration, a coming-of-age project from a former Disney Channel star who has officially grown into her own as a confident and soulful R&B artist. Blending traditional R&B vibes with hints of pop, trap, and reggae, the album showcases her range and depth. With big-name features like Future and YG Marley, Coco is clearly stepping into the major leagues. Tracks like Taste, which flips Britney Spears' iconic Toxic into a sultry R&B vibe, and By Myself, a raw and introspective ballad, stand out as examples of Coco's versatility and boldness. Critics have taken notice. Rolling Stone praised the album as varied, intimate, and always on message, noting how Coco manages to tell personal stories while keeping the sound fresh and engaging. Vulture applauded her growth and artistic control, saying the project shows off a more sensual, empowered, and confident Coco, far removed from her early days on the Disney Channel. But while critics have mostly been positive, the response from fans is a bit more mixed. Some listeners love the experimentation and emotional layers within the album. They see Why Not More as a necessary step in Coco's journey, an exploration of sound, identity, and storytelling. Others, however, feel the project lacks cohesion. One Reddit user summed it up perfectly, writing, "It was a very underwhelming album. I like You, By Myself, On Sight, Most Beautiful Design, Taste, and Here We Go as individual songs." That quote echoes a growing online debate. Is Coco's versatility an asset or a sign of an artist still trying to find her true sound? Regardless of the mixed reactions, one thing is clear: Coco is evolving, and she's not afraid to take risks. With her tour kicking off on May 6th in Philadelphia, the singer is proving she's ready to own the stage and make her mark in today's competitive R&B scene. But while Coco's rise is based on talent and transformation, another story this week is rooted in controversy and legal warfare. Shannon, another public figure in the spotlight, has been forced to respond to serious allegations from a woman named Michelle Bundy Evans. In a strongly worded official statement, Shannon's legal team fired back at Michelle's claims, calling them completely false, malicious, and part of a disturbing pattern of obsession. According to the legal team, Michelle Evans has a long and concerning history, including documented time served in prison for allegedly trying to harm her husband in an attempt to pursue a romantic relationship with Shannon himself. They didn't mince words. The legal team emphasized that these latest accusations are just the latest in a series of attacks from someone with questionable motives and a dangerous past. They pointed to public records and stated that Ms. Evans' credibility is deeply compromised. In their statement, they urged both the public and media to treat these allegations with extreme caution, warning that what may seem like a scandalous headline is actually part of a deliberate campaign to harm Shannon's reputation. The statement also made it clear that Shannon has cooperated fully with authorities whenever necessary and remains focused on his professional and personal life. And just in case anyone was thinking about spreading more falsehoods, the statement ended with a legal reminder. Shannon reserves all legal rights to take action against any further defamatory claims.
Thinking beyond myself, just thinking about the world that we live in terms of the podcast stratosphere and everything like that. A lot of people want to walk around thinking you can do what you want to do when you want to do it. You could your own operation. You don't have to answer to anybody. That's not true. I've had people open their mouth and they've said, Stephen A., you work for ESPN. What kind of control do you really have? This is my podcast. This is my YouTube show. I own this. But if you think for 1 second that I could just do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it, and there's not going to be any repercussions, you're clueless. And you're destined to fail and fall on your face. I'm not talking about Shannon Sharpe. I'm not talking about Shannon Sharpe. I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm talking about a climate that we're living in. Some people sit up there and they look at me and they say, Stephen A. don't get himself in this kind of trouble. How does he pull it off? Well, first of all, there's certain behaviors and proclivities that you never have to worry about me engaging in. But most importantly than that, I often say this about Walt Disney. I'd rather work for a place with standards than one looking for them. You know why? Because lines are drawn. And I never have to worry about crossing them because guess what? I've got something there reminding me, hold on. You don't need to do that. It's not a silo. I'm not by myself. I don't get to operate in any way that I want without having to worry about ramifications or repercussions. I always have to be concerned about that. So I'm challenged every day to come on the airwaves and think about the ramifications and repercussions of anything that I do. Constantly. And because of that, that's an additional guardrail to secure me from putting myself in a position that could jeopardize myself, my show, my brand, my family, the company that I work for, and anything like that. Again, I'm not talking about Shannon right now. I'm talking about what people say when it comes to people like myself and others.
And now, shifting from legal disputes to the ever-chaotic world of celebrity drama, Kanye West is back in the headlines. This time for taking a swipe at his ex-wife Kim Kardashian in one of the most unexpected and personal ways yet. In a now viral clip that's been making rounds on social media, Kanye stated in no uncertain terms that he wishes he had children with Paris Hilton instead of Kim Kardashian. He didn't leave any room for interpretation either. Kim was Paris Hilton's assistant, he began, before delivering the bombshell.
When, Kim was Paris Hilton's assistant, I said I had a baby with Paris Hilton over Kim Kardashian. You guys, could you imagine if I had kids with Paris Hilton, how many hotels I have now? You get what I'm saying? Think about that. The Hilton, the Hilton shit. Because I think y'all staying in a Hilton right now. The fucking Edition Hotels is a Hilton. You know what I'm saying? And Paris Hilton had the vision, and then that's what happened. Kim was like the Virgil. Kim was like Paris Hilton's Virgil. And that's what happened. If you like Arnold Schwarzenegger and you have a kid with a nanny, the nanny only power is to take your kids. So Kim's only power is to take my kids. I had a baby with a fucking assistant, bro. And then put her on Vogue. Bro. You can't put no motherfucking assistant on Vogue, bro. That's exactly Bernardo noted, and it's king time now, bro. No more motherfucking assistants, no
Kim
more
Kardashian.
hugs.
But he wasn't just talking about love or relationships. He made it about legacy and wealth. Kanye explained that having children with Paris Hilton would have tied him to the Hilton Hotel empire. Could you imagine if I had kids with Paris Hilton, how many hotels I'd have now? He asked, referencing the iconic family name and its billion-dollar legacy. He even tied in the Edition Hotels, reminding people that those, too, are part of the Hilton brand. And in Kanye's mind, Paris Hilton had the vision and pedigree, something he claims Kim simply doesn't bring to the table. Then he took things even further. He compared Kim to Virgil Abloh, saying she was like a creative mentee to Paris Hilton, the same way Virgil was to him. But the metaphor didn't stop there. Ye made a controversial comparison to Arnold Schwarzenegger's infamous nanny scandal, suggesting that Kim's only power in their post-divorce life is the custody of their children. Kim's only power is to take my kids, he said. He followed up with a brutal jab saying, I had a baby with an assistant, bro. Then he took aim at the media and the fashion world for allegedly hyping Kim up beyond her actual credentials. "You can't put no mother assistant on Vogue, bro," he declared, directly referencing Kim's iconic Vogue cover. He even mentioned Bernard Arnault, the billionaire behind LVMH, claiming the Vogue placement was part of a larger machine designed to elevate Kim in ways she didn't earn. The rant ended with a final, now infamous line. "It's king time now, bro. No more mother assistants, no more hugs." Unsurprisingly, the backlash was immediate. Kanye's comments were slammed as misogynistic, disrespectful, and deeply unfair to the mother of his children. Many called him out for degrading not just Kim, but women in general who worked their way up from positions like assistant or model to global influencer and entrepreneur. As of now, neither Kim Kardashian nor Paris Hilton has responded publicly. But given the intensity of Ye's words and the attention the video has received, it wouldn't be surprising if a response, or at least some behind-the-scenes fallout, comes soon. So, from celebrity betrayal and legal fallout to musical evolution and wild public rants, this week has been packed with drama from every angle. Whether it's Lil' Kim facing backlash from her own artist, Koko Jones receiving both praise and critique for her debut album, Shannon battling against serious allegations, or Kanye stirring controversy with his latest viral moment, one thing's for sure, the world of entertainment never stops spinning. And that's exactly why you're here. Because at Clock Africa, we break it all down, get to the heart of the drama, and deliver the stories everyone's talking about. Make sure you hit that like button, leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the stories that are shaking up the culture.